Hi, in this video we are going to see Java selection statements. Java supports two selection statements. One is if, another is switch case. Okay, so in this video we will see if condition. So it works this way: if condition is true, if the condition is true, the then the statement below will be executed. Otherwise, if the condition is false, then the statement will be skipped. Okay, for example, let us declare a variable int. I can say pass mark. I will assign value 50. Then let us declare another variable mark marks obtained. I assign value 51 or I can say 60. Okay. So now what I can do is I use the if condition. If marks obtained is equal to or greater than or equal to pass marks, then in that case what I do, I print system dot out dot println. I print if marks obtained is greater than or equal to pass mark. I will print congrats, congrats. Okay. And another statement, another sys out, like you you scored, or you can say you passed passed the exam. Okay, so let us run this code and see the output. So again we will see once again we are checking marks obtained if it is greater than or equal to pass marks. So in that case marks obtained is 60, so it is greater than 50, so the condition is true. So the statement below this if condition is executed. So let us run this code and see the output. See, congrats, you passed the exam, it is printed. Now let us do another check, like let us assign value to marks obtained as 45. So marks obtained is 45. This time the condition will be failed. The condition is not true. In this case condition is false because marks obtained 45, which is not greater than or equal to pass marks. It is actually less than pass marks. So it should not print, it should not execute the statements, right? So let us run this code. Here, see the output. See, you passed the exam is printed, but it is wrong, right? So if the mark is less than 50, so it should not be print. It should not print you passed the exam. So what is wrong here? The wrong thing is actually our intention is if the condition is true, we want to execute both the statements. Both this is out. If the condition is false, then we want to skip both the sys out statements. So if you want to make it work, we have to use here curly brace, right? So we have to make a block. So always it is good practice to use block so that it will work correctly. So now let us run this code and see the output. See here nothing is printed because the condition is false, so both the statements are skipped. Okay, if the condition is true, then so suppose 50 means condition is true. Now in this case the statements will be executed. inside the curly braces. The statements are executed. So congrats, you passed the exam is printed. Okay. So now let us use else block. Else, what happened in this case? Suppose you want to print. Suppose the mark is less than 50. For example, 49. You want to print something. In this case, we can use else. So else we can print these statements. Sorry, you have not passed. You did not pass. Or you can say you have not passed the exam. So let us now run this code. So in this case, mark obtained is 49, but it is less than pass mark. So the condition is false. So the statements next to if condition is skipped and the else block is executed. Okay, let us run this code and see the output. Sorry, you have not passed. The exam is printed. Okay, so let us see how to use if else construct. Okay, so suppose if condition is first condition, if condition is false, then we can use else if. Else if we can have a else if condition. Marks obtained is greater than or equal to pass mark. So let us have this one here, and let us have it like else if, and we can keep this part. Let us do it one by one. Let us copy this here, then can copy the this block. Okay, then we have keep it as else part here. Then we can have it like if marks obtained is greater than pass mark and less than, and let us have another condition, and mark obtained is it is greater than pass mark but less than 80%. Greater than or equal to you can say greater than or equal to pass mark and less than 80%. 80. So in this case what will happen? Let us have this bracket. Now it is okay, right? So marks obtained is greater than or equal to pass mark and less than 80%. Then you can say you your grade is your grade your grade is first class. Okay. If mark is greater than or equal to 80, then your grade is congrats, your grade is distinction. Your grade is distinction. Distinction. Okay. So let us assign value. Now let us assign value 60. So in this case 60%. Its mark is greater than or equal to pass mark. This condition is true, and marks obtained is less than 80%. So both conditions are true. If both conditions are true, then this will be printed. Congrats, your grade is first class. Okay, so let us run this code. See, congrats, your grade is first class. Is printed. Now let us see check another condition like 81. 81 means it is marks obtained is greater than or equal to 80. The second condition. First condition is is true, it's false, right? First condition is false. Second condition, marks obtained is greater than equal to 80, it is true. So the next set of statements will be executed. Congrats, your grade is distinction will be printed. Okay, so let us run this code again and check the output. See, congrats, your grade is distinction is printed. Suppose your marks obtained is 49. So in this case, only the else block will be printed because both the conditions are false now. Else block will be printed. Let us check this also. See, sorry, you have not passed the exam is printed. So this is the example for if else construct. Okay. Let,